Oh my god.
So there's an exit door here, I think, but I'm gonna have to turn on some power switches.
Well,
Is that how the bobbies get around? I wonder if they ever get stuck. That could get awkward.
that could get awkward.
There's the power room. Am I supposed to get across?
I'm just having fun with you, aren't I? Come on down and let's have a laugh.
Who the fuck is that? What a little freak. Please note that the proper function of a jubilator is to dispose of downers who have gone on a holiday in public and to diffuse airborne joy to citizens who may have forgotten to take their pills. A jubilator is not a mechanical steed for jousting and betting. You're becoming quite short-handed as a result of this tomfoolery, since the cockpit burns up when one jubilator smashes another. They are almost invincible, except for the electrical issue we are working on, but even a rock can be broken by another rock. It has to further come to my attention that certain employees attempted to sabotage jubilators to gain advantage in illicit competitions. Perpetrators will be caught and damage will be docked from their pay. Please kindly do not sound the tootlers indoors. It alarms the secretaries.
Those jets without getting poached like an egg. Can I turn them off?
I see.
Okay, that's one. Two more, I think. I'd love to stay here, but I can't. Where's the door?
We're gonna rotate this wheel. Oh, free electro lock shockers. Try to slow down Peter's Jubilator like you asked, but they're robust buggers. Turns out a Jubilator has only 3 weaknesses. A big electric shock, bashing open the rear access panel and extracting the activator. Might only be 2, come to think of it. Obviously none of these things is exactly subtle. Please advise.
So electricity damages Jubilators. What can I zap it with? I think if I redirect the motoline to power the grid... For heaven's sake, doesn't anything work around here?
Ah. Now it should be good.
Two. One more.
How's my gas mask hold up? Really good, actually.
I need the switches to turn on this bloody door. I sort of think this place is about to explode.
God damn, that's a lot of shit happening out here. Dear Anton, my workers seem to have received a weak batch of joy that makes it... Okay, there's somebody already... Oh. Okay, I see. Workbench upgrade kit.
Right, I can open that bloody door now, I hope.
Let's see. Beepy. Whoa.
You're gonna run me down with that thing!
Not if you run fast enough, you rotten spawn! Let's have a conversation. I'm sorry, no, constructive. Let's have a constructive conversation. Has my work been messy? Oh no, I just failed to improve as much as would have hoped. Who the hell is we anyway? Have you got an invisible friend? No, the queen of the fight. Dog.
That I did not expect.
Okay.
Thank God you came when you did. I didn't realise it was patriotic like that.
Look, I'm doing a newspaper story about how well you're all holding up down here.
I think I've read that article a few times.
How well are you holding up down here?
On good days, we get more things working than break down.
And on bad days?
Like today, look, there's a big electronic board down there, tells us what's broken. Ironically, that works perfect. Here's a diagram.
Here's a diagram as it drops down. Did you see that? Here's a diagram.
This isn't a diagram. It's a letter. A permanent solution. Again. What kind of permanent solution is he thinking of? Whatever it is, I bet that's what got Gemma taken away by the doctors.
Okay, let's see. Received your note about the latest batch of joy. You did the right thing in writing to me directly. Entree new. I'm working on a permanent solution that will render our current joy program obsolete. But you didn't hear it from me. Warmly, Anton. Please convey my warm regards to Richard. I've been meaning to have you both round to dinner. It's been too long. Interesting. No way for me to get up there? I want to be up there.
Just,
God damn it.
watching the day go by. Don't mind me. Just having a bit of a sit down.
Okay, I can't get into these cadenzas. Okay, I think I'm okay without my gas mask on now. I meant to read that. Hee hee. Get into cockpit, push the go button, and go. Awesome. I don't like to be a teller of tales, but Thomas Horner is the one making book on the Jubilator races. He is always tempting us to bet, then taking our money, other people's money, I mean. I'm never bet myself. I also believe he's monkeying with the Jubilator's speed dials to fix the races. Many workers, not me of course, get in debt to him and are forced to hand over their paychecks. I thought you would want to know since you put such trust in him. Interesting. Somebody snitched. Sorry to inform you that your promotion to second shift supervisor has been denied on account of your behavioral infractions. I'm shocked to learn that gambling is going on here. When Peter explained the situation to me, I had no choice but to make him supervisor instead. In light of your precarious position here, I would not be making book on any Guy Fawkes stage jousting tournaments if I were you. P.P.S. If you persist in proclaiming your innocence, then I suppose I don't owe you 10 quid for the Grand Derby, do I? Interesting.
A permanent solution. Again.
Tyler's is trapped inside. Fix this. Oh, interesting. Best workbench. Interesting. Okay.
A shock grenade. I wonder
Ooh.
if that's what I need to kill this berserk tea kettle.
We already killed it. But it's always nice to have a shock grenade. Oh, interesting. That's where I came. Okay. Oop. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Where's my proper suit? There we go.
Good old under. Hasn't changed since old George V.
This is workbench upgrade. I come here very often, so where's my workbench? I could upgrade this. What exactly is causing all my weight here? Okay. Go-go juice. Don't need that. Turkey. Don't really care for that. I don't really need canteens. I keep getting good water. We'll put this away for now too. We have a lot of power cells actually. That's funny. Okay. Cool. Mrs. Oliphant.
terribly busy. What is it?
Gemma's been taken away. I saw 2 doctors shove her into a popper.
Oh my goodness. Why?
But she was digging into the tunnels. That didn't come out right. I followed up. The whole underground is sort of falling apart.
Oh my.
That's why you sent her, wasn't it? Not to write about the tunnel rats.
I certainly couldn't print a story like that, could I?
The joy's gone bad, and Dr. Verlock knows. But he's telling them not to worry. He's got some sort of permanent solution.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
That's sort of exactly what I thought. If I had a press pass, I could get into Horth Labs. And my old adulator, if you still got it.
After what happened to Gemma? Dr. Verlock, he's sort of his own law there.
I have some personal business there.
If I'm not here when you get back, if you found something out, see if you can't publish it. Those numpties out there know how to put the ink on the page, but the only articles they ever read are their own.
You're getting out? How?
Oh, I wouldn't even know how to get out. But you never know when I might stop printing lies. And they won't like that.
Right. I've got all my press stuff back. That ought to be handy. You can show up all sorts of places regular people shouldn't go.
Excuse me! Alright. We're gonna go do the Horth Labs one. I think it's a really interesting concept. I wish to. I'm hungry. All right, let me in.
The doctor, he does love to be in the papers, then right on in.
I told him the labs was on lockdown. They don't listen anymore.
Well, you certainly laid out a convincing argument.
Are you saying I hit him too hard?
I don't know. Is he breathing?
Well, he made a sort of
Now.
sigh.
And then some gurgling noises?
He... came right at me.
Just make sure you leave that electro baton near him, in case he turns out to be important.
What? In case he turns out to be important. Yeah. For real. Let me have this. And a slice of pie.
I've learned so much from you over the years.
I hope you like this sort of thing.
That's right. Leave the bodies to us. Thank you.
You move.
I just want you to know that I appreciate what you do.
You ain't got nothing on you. Man. Hello.
Where do you think you're going then?
Good on you.
We're not open to the general public.
I'm not the general public,
I'm
actually.
interviewing Dr. Verlock.
Ah, you're a member of the Fourth Estate. You've come at an awkward time, you see, as we're just in the middle of... Well, there's been a bit of excitement in the lab. Best come back tomorrow.
You're not saying something's gone wrong?
No, of course not. Everything's peachy. Look, all right, you take your press pass up to Helen in public relations. Just follow the sort of brown-coloured line. I must ask you not to stray from the path, because there's all sorts of delicate machinery and chemicals and whatnot, and we don't want you hurting yourself, do we?
What sort of crisis makes them lock down the entire factory?
The kind of crisis that causes them to kill themselves on accident. Oh my god.
I'm not sure the workers here will have the same respect for a press boss as the Bobbies did.
You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
No. I don't think I will.
Just looking.
No. Thanks to play lounge got out of hand. Today, Roger became quite alarmed that his tea time macaroon had made him shrink. After several employees remarked that he seemed to get smaller. In fact, some persons unknown went to the trouble of placing his uniforms with an identical but larger one. Valuable work time was wasted by this tomfoolery. In the future, kindly confine your pranks to your off hours. Confine your pranks to your off hours. Someone hasn't had their joy today. Wow. Just because. Whoa. This person is an axe murderer. God damn. Let's see. Thank you. And thank you.
Mind the closing doors, please. Please stand by for decontamination.
Okay.
Product purity is our highest goal at Hayworth Labs. The decontamination procedure allows us to maintain the highest standard of purity.
Okay.
I'm so glad they're concerned about purity.
You have been decontaminated.
Thank you.
Proceed into the lab.
Do not turn down the heat on the brominating reaction until you've noted the temperature curve. And determine its threshold temperature. Never mind.
Just lie down.
Just graph the temperature curve and pop it in the pneumatic.
Sorry.
Oh,
I thought I would be able to sneak through because I'm wearing a maintenance uniform.
Hey!
Hi, Erin. Let me go ahead and give you your first bonus. Oh, hold on. Tee.
Please don't make a fuss. That door looks rather sturdy. It's better this way.
Sorry, girly pop. The only person who's died so far is, that one guy. Went live at 4 a.m. your time? Sure did. Nope.
This won't take a minute.
think I smell dinner being made. Yippee. I hunger. Okay, buddy.
Safety.
Anyways.
It's not personal. Verlock's insisting they didn't create mutant mushrooms. I guess they created mutant mushrooms. I wonder if that's what started the plan.
Hold on. I must protest your comment to the executive committee the other day. The so-called plague originated from the Joy Factory. We've acknowledged that waste materials have at times been dumped into the river, obviously by accident, and that the frog rising off the river has been slightly toxic. However, to claim that we created mutant mushrooms in some sort of unscientific attempt to generate new chemical stocks for Joy, I can't help chuckling as I write it down. Regardless, I am very close to having a permanent solution to all this mess. I am developing a new treatment that will render Joy obsolete. Stay tuned.
I don't think I want to try and cross that steam. I hope I can turn it off somewhere.
Right. Take him down. Take him down, buddy!
I wonder which one of these controls the steam. Or do they both? I feel so chivalrous turning off that dangerous steam. If that is indeed what I did.
Yeah, we can only hope it's what we did. Oh! Yikers. Ouchie! That hurts! That hurt me even bad.
Stick it in the fog, stopper it, tip the stopper, and label it.
Oh, I see. What the? Easy. This place is falling apart. Oh boy.
Maybe I can sneak past these gents without a fuss.
Oh, good googly moogly.
We're life for noise. Pop a joy. Look, it's not you, it's me.
You won't get away with this!
What? What the hell? He just like...
Look at them. They've got blood all over them. Now we see the violence inherent in the system.
These guys are extra tweaky. Hello? I didn't even... There was no way he would have seen me. I need to open this.
Dr. Verlock would like all personnel to know that he must not be disturbed for the next hour at least. Please hold all inquiries until then. We'll resolve the situation.
What is this?
Just test
A329?
I think I'll just take this with me.
Yes, sir.
Permanent solution. Drove the subject insane. Oh, Lord. A big red button. I wonder what it opens.
Alright.
I feel rather brilliant right now.
Back again, lay down for a bit. I hope you're feeling good. Do you feel better after lying down for a bit?
Funny. Suddenly I remember that time I threatened to thrash Timmy Hargreaves because he said rotten things about Sally, and it turned out he had an older brother who'd been in the army, and he was waiting for me on my doorstep when I came home from school. And he gave me such a thrashing. Why would I remember that right now?
I don't know. Why would you remember that? Let's read some of these notes. I have two. If mixed results for their test A3029, the subject Vanessa Tinkerbell came to us presenting downer symptoms of melancholy and unpleasant memories. We are pleased to report that this is no longer the case. There have been side effects, however. Tinkerbell was formerly one of the village's foremost intellectuals. She now has difficulty with basic cognitive functions and exhibits obsessive behaviors. She runs around herself clapping her hands and seems to believe she can fly. Further research on A329 required. At a minimum, it should only be used on the most severe downer cases. General, I must inform you that despite the initial success of your Joy program, our supplies of the necessary ingredients will run out. Not necessarily soon, but sooner or later. At least unless the political situation changes, we can once again import them. May I suggest that we can begin a secondary line of research? I've read some intriguing phrenology studies that suggest the true source of happiness lies in physical manipulation of the brain. Perhaps we should use the breather we've given ourselves to pursue an electronic approach. Please advise. Oh.
Dr. Verlock is thinking very hard, sir. No visitors.
The brominating reaction has caught fire.
Sir, sorry to bother you, sir, but there's a fellow here says the reaction tank is on fire again.
But Ethy, I feel you.
No interruptions.
Some of the byproducts are poisonous.
He says it's poisonous, sir.
Of course there are poisonous byproducts. Tell him to do whatever they did the last time.
Dr. Verlock would like you to do whatever you did the last time.
No one knows that. He's an imposter. Implement security protocol 187.
Oh, yes, sir. That's my favorite protocol.
You know what my favorite protocol is? Kick ass, buddy, let's go! Holy shit!
You shall drink the wine of God's wrath, poured into the cup of his anger.
Yeah, buddy.
Why are we doing this to each other?
The pipe down. I'm gonna pipe you down. Anyways. Yeah, short spike. I'm gonna take that with me too. That should look fun. Let's see, anything that I can steal from here? don't want the lead pipe. Dr. Verlock, I'm here to ask you some questions.
For a full battery of tests done on the latest isomer. Now, where is it? Why is it not in the pneumatic? Do any of you want to keep your job? I'll have you all replaced by Mrs. Pankhurst's Bridge Club. They'll do a better job than you people.
Dude, this fly is sending me into orbit right now.
Sorry to bother. It's nothing personal.
Yeah.
I've always liked you, actually.
Anyways. Can I get behind you right quick and take you down? See, I don't want to kill people. I just want to get to the places I want to go. But you guys just don't want to work with me here. So some of you are just going to have to die. That guy's got a brick on him. Oh my god. This guy, the way this guy fell. Anything else in here that I can... Ooh. What's up here? What's over here? Oh, interesting.
Phrenology? Was that supposed to be ironic? Is that an original?
Sergeant!
Did you know half your workers are unconscious?
The fumes issue will resolve itself. Look, I'm very busy recalculating the brominating reaction so it is non-explosive. Unless you've got a magic formula for synthesizing joy out of bleach, whiskey, and saltpeter, get out!
You're planning to lobotomize the people of Wellington Wells, aren't you?
Lobotomize is a rather inflammatory metaphor, but yes, I have been asked to synthesize something stronger and more permanent than joy. Who are you?
If you force people to have the emotions you want, then you've turned them into robots made out of meat.
And what do you think you are now? You are just the sum of the neuropeptides swirling in your bloodstream. You see, the current Downer outbreak is just a mass chemical imbalance. But I believe I can adjust the internal hormonal settings so the people stay happy no matter what.
You can't do that.
They told the Wright brothers they couldn't fly, but they did.
You can't do that.
Oh, my lord. You're that Downer they've been warning us about.
I'm actually just here for a bottle of cod liver oil.
What makes you think I'll give it to you?
This bottle of your new formula. If I smash it and you breathe the fumes, will it make you happy forever and always?
You mustn't. It makes the patient insane. Ha! Now you can't move until I take my hand off this button.
Dummy.
Oh, shit.
bloody cod liver oil, Sally.
Dear Anton, my workers seem to have received a weak bout of joy. Okay, we've read that like 3 times now.
This is the cleanest of fellow. I wonder if he has a secret lair. It's just the sort who would. Sally's ridiculous cod liver oil had better be down here, or I shall be cross.
He's asthmatic. Dinner's ready. Yippee! I'm so hungry. I'm about to come out after this quest is done. We gotta get the cod liver oil back to Sally. Dear Sir, as you know, our citizens have become dispirited due to some unfortunate incidents during the war. I believe your laboratory could be of service in restoring morale. On examining the German camp, we discovered that German soldiers were given fatigue pills that contained amphetamines and opioids, which contributed greatly to their esprit de corps. It turns out that that's how their men were able to punch through our lines again and again. We were wondering how it was they never seemed to sleep. I believe the answer to our problems may be chemical. I believe you might be the hero we need now. I'm aware that this will inconvenience your own research, but as that other great Napoleon fighter said, England expects that every man will do his duty. Interesting. Oh, I could have just walked around. Memory time!
Listen, Sally Boyle's gonna come live with us for a bit.
Sally Boyle? Why?
Because her mum poisoned the whole bloody rest of her family, Arthur. And because we've got a spare bed in the attic now till Percy comes back from Germany. She's your age, you know?
She's an idiot.
Well then, you two should get along beautifully.
Okay, Dad. Jesus. Thank you so much for showing me your laboratory when I visited with Mr. Adams. As you can imagine, it was very exciting for a girl from a small chemist shop. I myself have been training to become a chemist and have learned pretty much everything Mr. Adams has to teach me. I wonder if I might come by your laboratory sometime to ask you about more advanced chemistry questions. It would be such a privilege to learn from really advanced scientists. Sincerely, Sally Boyle. Interesting.
Dr. Verlock seems to be quite the collector. Where's the fucking cod liver oil?
Harry Plantagenet. Bit new caretaker, threw meal on floor, ordered nurse to clean it, saying God save the king until he was tranquilized. Still refuses to bathe without his most trusted valet. Stats, terrible bit 2 nurses. Terrible fit, sorry, restrained on bed. Fat, threatened beheading unless someone blew on hot porridge. Semi-lucid dosage increased, perhaps too extreme. Concern, lack of appetite, often falls asleep during meals. Interesting. Additional Barmy thinks he's the rightful king of England. Bites. Free permission to restrain or tranquilize at caretaker discretion. Wait, isn't this Harley? Oh wait. Filthy commoners. Okay, interesting. What if I press the button?
Don't laugh, Arthur. Don't
laugh. Anyways. Harry Hayworth. Oh, Hayworth Labs. Yelling Fit issued multiple colorful death threats. Struck the nurse again. Attempted suicide via banging head against wall. Very aggro, especially in presence of Dr. Verlock. Special privileges include 1 extra biscuit at tea time. Do not include promenades. He has fooled the staff before. Have your wits about you. So what if I leave that one alone? Gemma. Gemma's already in here? Looks like she was freed, though. How would I release? Attempted to bribe caretaker with sexual favors, meals denied as punishment, asked after mother's welfare, will updose 200 milligrams, Violet sobbing, vomiting, refusal to speak. reporter, delusional, claims Wellington Wells amount to collapse, recommend lobotomy, deliberate attempts to sabotage scientific data, extremely manipulative, multiple attempts to escape. What if I did press this button? Oh, these guys sick. Sorry. Cod liver oil.
And thank you, Sally, for another wonderful adventure.
Hey, she didn't know that this was gonna happen. Calm down, Arthur. He was born on Eliza's birthday. Yeah, he was. Nothing. Let's see. New secretary recommendations.
This doesn't.
Hope you will not think immune research chemist is out of line in contacting you, but I'm frankly concerned about Dr. Hayworth. Despite Joy's great success, he has begun allocating resources toward his study of phrenology, a laughably discredited 19th century pseudoscience. Indeed, he talks of little else when he thinks no one can hear him. I'm not suggesting he's actually sabotaging the factory. The recent shortages are of the result of mix-ups that anyone could have made, but I know you share my concern about the importance of your work to Wellington Wells, and he won't listen to me or anybody else. What do you recommend we do? Anton, I had just had the most smashing idea. You've been so cross about running out of chemicals, but the witches, yes, I know how you feel about them, but hear me out, use a kind of toad slime that turns out to be a hallucinogen. It made me think we could make a new flavors of joy using local goodies like toads, poppies, and magic mushrooms. Very excited to chat tonight, Sally. P.S. I found great war recipe for shell shock tea made from St. John's wort, which grows like a weed in the Garden District. Actually, I think it is a weed. To the new secretary, I hope you have better success in this job than I did. You should know that Dr. V is the most insistent that all traces of certain women be expunged from the laboratory. If you ask me, she who must not be named, but was the names behind the whole operation, hasn't been the same since she left. Dr. V will ask you for information that is in her notes, but you can't give him one of her notes. Oh no, or else you'll be sacked like me. I've hidden her papers in the storage room and the computer room, which used to be her office, so you can get them without his knowing. It's complicated, but I'm sure you'll manage. Good luck, Betty. Dr. V also gets his knickers in a knot if you snip some of his good scotch. Just a word to the wise.
Look like where the pills go out. What's going on this conveyor belt?
What happened to Gemma?
Possibly me.
What happened to Gemma? Her cage was broken. Where am I? Okay. Please, can I? Lockpick, please. Oh, why am I so low health? I just realized. Hee. Okay. Damned. Whoa! Miso, thank you for the raid. Oh, I gotta put my mask on. Hi everyone, I'm Jam, also known as queenjamslace. I'm a bunny VTuber, matriarch of the woods. I stream variety of games. I also do art sometimes. Right now we're playing We Happy Few, which is a horror game about taking your medicine.
This is where they flush the chemicals.
And that is 100% the game, I promise. And it's definitely not. Drain! What were you playing, Miso? Oh my god.
A hatch. Lovely. Did they fall in? Or were they pushed? Or were they flushed?
We don't care about those bodies. Those bodies are fine. Beat the Deltarune chapter 1 and played a little chapter 2. Got the secret chapter 1 boss. Oh, hell yeah. What? Okay. We are almost done with this current quest. I need to take off my mask. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Interesting. We gotta get our stuff back to Sally, which she is... We might as well just travel. Fast travel! I played chapter 1 in Deltarune a long time ago. It's been so long, I can't even remember what it was really about. I don't think I got the secret boss, though. That's cool. What's the secret boss?
Cow down there.
How'd they get a cow down there? I'm gonna sleep for an hour.
Try not to dream about trains.
It's up to 4 now, no? I think so. Maybe 3. Is there anything that doesn't need to be in my bag? We can put on our proper suits, even though I feel like we're likely going to be yelling at Sally.
Oh my god, it's all boarded up. What happened? I'll have to break in somehow. Maybe I can find some answers inside. If I can.
Anyways. Okay. Anyways. What happened here?
Sacked the place. I hope Mrs. Oliphant got away.
Probably not.
You mustn't go around publishing the truth. What will people think?
Oh, okay. Interesting. Read?
It's in some sort of code. Is that some sort of secret door? How do I open it?
Well, I'm assuming you use the secret code. Oh! Okay. Am I stupid? Verlock. I thought it was Verlock in form. Don't ask me that. What the fuck? Solution. Oh, Verlock looking for permanent solution. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh! That kitty face that way. Because it's the white kitty. And then... Ay, Dios mío! Why'd that scare me so bad? Hello?
So this is where she published the unpleasant issue.
Interesting. Okay, now we gotta get back to Sally. But let's read these really quick. Authorities have promised that shipments of vegetables and meat will revive shortly, but an Okurant investigation has revealed that trade has utterly stopped over the Britannia Bridge. It is difficult to obtain explanations why, but there's some evidence that Wellington Wells no longer has anything that the few remaining farmers on the outskirts of the former suburbs want. This reporter found a note from the one would-be outside trader. You're bonkers. I offered to trade a cow for a silk parachute to make a tent, but you gave me a fancy silk suit instead. How the do I make a roof out of that? Insults deleted. A survey of the village's food gardens revealed that almost all are growing ornamental flowers. It is unclear if there is any food coming into Wellington Wells at all, which means that the food supply will soon inevitably continue on page 3. We at the Okurant owe you, our readers, an apology. For 15 years, we've concealed and softened the real news of Wellington Wells to avoid making people unhappy. We did not want to be responsible for anyone becoming a downer, but we do have a civic responsibility to tell the truth, and we are telling it now, knowing full well that this may be our last issue of the Okurant. Truth is beauty. This is all you need to know. Suspected downers: Jay Wilbur, Anthony, Sussy Boy at South Korea, Dr. Dennis Bashaw, Muhammad, Empty Clip Studios. Oh wait, are these all? Madeline, Mike, Patch Bros, Noah, Push Push, Musler, Josh Dyer, Bob McPhail, Sean Heron, James, Gary, Mark, Joe. I don't know how to say that. Knight, Junus, Henrik, Paul, Takayuki, Sean, Anya, Eric, Edmund, Chris, Jason, Brad, Bay, Henry, Johnny, Zachary, Nick Lockwood. Oh, damn, they got Nick Lockwood too. Jesse, Christoph, Sarek, Richard, Pale Doll, Colin Kaufman, Brock, Big Boss 616, Don Raoul, S. Bollinger, Thomas Atkinson. My god, this is a long ass list. Hello? Oh my god, wait, there's no way I'm reading all of this. I wonder. Do you think these are like backers or something? A dead downer would be cool. Interesting. Foggy Jack is a real killer. How often as curfew hour approaches do we Willie's joke? Go inside or Foggy Jack will get you. The Okurant believes our legendary boogeyman is actually a real person and a real murder. A number of citizens have recently gone missing after walking in the fog at night. In the past year, Annie Chapman, Elizabeth Strythen, and Catherine Eddowes were all found to have gone on holiday after venturing out after curfew in thick fog. Their holiday announcements all claimed they had been carelessly running with scissors at the time of their deaths. In fact, their bodies were hacked into bits, the Okurant can now report. In addition, the missing Marys, Mary Jane Kelly and Mary Ann Nichols, whose return from Gibraltar we have been told to expect, were also last seen on the evening of the Pea Super. They too were found to have been hacked to pieces. It is unclear whether the constabulary is actually investigating Foggy Jack, as they literally laughed at this reporter when that's about him. But continue, page 4. Last week, the citizens in the vicinity of the village's main molding factory noticed a loud explosion. Authorities were quick to announce that no explosion has taken place. However, the entrance to Apple Home Station was immediately closed and has remained closed ever since. Moreover, this reporter observed toxic fumes rising from the train station. Authorities refused to speculate what effects this might have on the Modellane's pumping system, on which all our mechanical devices depend. A secondary concern is the village's transportation system. Despite documented warnings by engineering staff, Scargill Mining dug its tunnels directly beneath the train tracks that led to Britannia Bridge. Although these tracks are not currently being used, the damage means that they will not be usable in the future, which will make it more difficult for citizens to continue on page 2. Interesting. She wrote the truth and she was silenced for it. These assholes. Time to find Sally. Oop, wrong way. you're so good. He's gone? What do you mean? God damn it, Sally. This seems oddly familiar. I mean, it's an older game. That's probably why.
And nearly getting me killed, she better have my bloody letter of transit. So? Sally? Salamander? If she's not here, I swear to God I'll kill her.
Hi.
Bro, Arthur, calm your ass down.
Cod liver oil.
Oh, you're a lifesaver.
It's a bloody souvenir.
God, it's awful.
Have you got my letter of transit then?
Arthur, we're practically the only two people in this entire city not stoned out of our minds on joy. How are you holding up?
What do you care?
How are you going to get out?
Why won't you just give me the fucking letter of transit? Oh, it's always what you want. Always what you need. Every little Sally whim. Bloody cod liver oil.
Do you really think I'm that awful?
What, just because you fucked my dad while you were living in my house, in my mum's bed?
I'm sorry.
Look,
God damn.
I don't hate you. In the strangest way, you're completely innocent.
Huh.
You're practically the only one I know who is.
It's on the dresser there.
Mind you, I'm pretty sure she was a minor when this happened. So I'm pretty sure his dad.
Really?
We have to go now. The joys
I'm pretty sure his dad raped her.
I can't go right now.
That's my like theory.
Oh God, no.
It's not simple.
It never is.
We'll have to wait till dawn.
No, that's crazy. I can't. Oh, you shouldn't have asked for that ridiculous cod liver oil.
Look, there's something I haven't been entirely straight with you about.
It's just self-preservation, Sally. No hard feelings.
What a jackass.
Do you think she really meant it? The kiss and all.
I hate Arthur's a piece of shit. Let me tell you, this guy is a piece of shit. Because, and I say that because he not only lied to stay off the train that his brother got on, because okay, the cutoff for the age was 13. If you were 13 and up, you got to stay. If you're 12 and under, you had to leave. He was 12. His brother, I think, was like 13 or 14. But his brother was like, I want to go with my brother, so take me on the train. And then at the last minute, Arthur was like, no, I don't want to go to Germany. And then left his brother on the train, his autistic brother. I'm pretty sure his Percy is like autistic. What this motherfucker? And then he's like, Sally left me. I hate her. And then he's like, you fucked my dad in my bed and we were minors and brother. This is the worst character ever. But we gotta continue on. Let me read these really quickly. Walk into her other study because I think there's a place I can get to. You're allowed to cross the parade district. There we go. What should I have done? Should I have turned around and said, yes, I will. Yes, come with me. We'll go at dawn, whatever you say. Dude, literally, it would not have hurt to wait a little bit longer. Like, leaving at dawn? Are you serious? That's nothing. We have spent weeks here. Oh my God. I used to wonder if I'd run out the door after her that day, what would have happened to us? Would we still be friends, or was the magical in my head? Who am I kidding? 16-year-old me would never have had the courage to leave home. 16-year-old, by the way. She was 16. And he's like, you slept with my dad. Hello? You don't see anything wrong with your dad sleeping with a minor? Oh my God. I mean, this is like the 50s, the 60s. So I guess that's his, whatever. Here I am running out the door when she wants to come with. Not entirely unlike what I did to Percy. I wonder what lies I'll tell myself about her later. Am I really doing this for Percy? Is that just another convenient lie because I needed a reason to go off Joy? He was the only one I could come up with. What if she's utterly sincere? What if she honestly does want me and love me and need me? Do I have utterly no faith and left in anyone? And she'd survive and I'd get killed. A girl like her shipwrecks. And the next day she's drinking margaritas under palm leaves. Yours truly is shark bait. I can't. I just can't. Sorry.
What if I went back and said yes?
This is Arthur's perspective, I fear. It is. I want to break in here, I kick.
shipwrecks, and the next day she's drinking margaritas under.
Hello? We already read that, Arthur. Anyways, this is Arthur's perspective. Unfortunately, we are the perspective of an asshole. But that was that. We get to cross the bridge to the parade next time.